Moving in or out of a rental property can be a stressful time for both tenants and landlords. One common topic of contention, particularly at the time of moving out, is the security deposit. While a survey found that 1 in 4 renters never see their security deposit again, with 36% of them never receiving any explanation as to why, some landlords are faced with disputes and even legal action from renters when they make reasonable deductions from the deposit to pay for repairs beyond normal wear and tear. One way to effectively avoid this outcome is to have a move-in and move-out checklist. While it is only required by law in 17 states, it is highly recommended for both renters and landlords alike. We're eForms, the largest online database of fillable legal forms. In this video, we'll discuss what is a move-in, move-out checklist and why it's important, whether it is required, and what you should include in the checklist. And be sure to click the link below to find an approved move-in, move-out checklist that you can customize to your properties and start using today. First, let's review what a move-in and move-out checklist is. A move-in, move-out checklist is a document that allows the landlord and tenant to sign off on the condition of the unit at the start and end of the lease. At the start date, both parties should carefully examine every wall, appliance, and fixture to note any existing damage or needed repairs. This allows both parties to be on the same page while making sure that those existing damages are not reflected in the tenant's security deposit when they move out. It also sets an expectation for the tenant when they move out to restore the unit to its former condition or pay for any necessary repairs. So, are you required to have a move-in and move-out checklist? Some variation of this checklist is required by law in 17 states, including Arizona, Georgia, Hawaii, Nevada, and Washington, with some states only requiring it if a security deposit is collected. Regardless, having a move-in, move-out checklist can be extremely beneficial. Not only can it serve as written documentation in the event of a legal dispute between the tenant and the landlord, it holds the respective party accountable for the damages incurred before and during the lease. So what should you include in your move-in, move-out checklist? Property description. The form should indicate the address, unit number, and other basic information about the property in question. Tenant information. Move-in, move-out checklist should also include the names of the renters as well as their move-in, move-out dates. Areas and items of inspection. This is obviously the most important section and can be arranged in a variety of ways. It is commonly broken down by rooms and areas of the living space, example the living room, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom. All have their own lists and items for inspection, which can range from walls, fire alarms, and appliances to handrails, electrical outlets, and closets. The move-in, move-out checklist should provide a line for each of these items so that both the tenant and the landlord can make the necessary notes to indicate the condition of each. Some lists also provide a line for the cost for correction or repair, so that both parties understand any deductions made from the security deposit. And lastly, 4 signatures. Without both parties signing off on the document, it is rendered essentially useless. At the bottom of the document, the checklist should provide a section for all parties involved to sign and date their approval of the reported conditions on the form. If you are in need of a move-in, move-out checklist or any other form related to tenant-landlord issues, we have thousands of state-specific ready-to-go templates available for you to download. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more eForms videos about property law and other related topics.